am not a gardener, and Spray and Grow is my best friend because it is vitamins for your plant. We have this 16-ounce bottle of Spray and Grow will last you the rest of this season and even into next year. That's how concentrated it is. We're shipping it to you for free. So I love it when we take something and we ship it to you for free, which means you get to try it. And if your results are not bigger, better, juicier fruit, more flowers on your plants than you've ever had before, you're always welcome to send it back. Spray and Grow even offers an amazing value where you can use it all the way to the bottom of the bottle. And if you get to the bottom of the bottle and you don't get results like these, look at those astounding results. You are welcome to send it back to Spray and Grow. They will absolutely refund your money. So there it is. If you are not completely satisfied with your Spray and Grow product, Spray and Grow will provide you with a complete refund of the original price, even if you use absolutely all of it. So we're shipping it to you for free. Great results. But we have a gardener here who knows and loves her Spray and Grow. Carrie Mobley is here to tell us all about it. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Shannon. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm so excited to be here. I can't wait to tell everybody about our awesome products from Spray and Grow.
Yes.
So I want to tell you what it is exactly. It's a unique combination of 17 micronutrients that you're going to spray right on your plants. And what you're going to get is more, bigger, and better. And I'm going to give you some exact pictures in just a second. But basically, these micronutrients are naturally occurring, and they are not found in fertilizers. A lot of people may think that they are, but this is not the case. You can use it on anything that's green and grows, and you're going to get more, bigger, and better. And I'm going to show you some of these pictures and what I mean. This right here is a rhododendron. Rhododendron is it's a shrub. This was planted about 15 years ago, and look at the size of this rhododendron. Wait. Yes,
that's a person?
That's a human.
Oh my gosh.
That's a human being, yes. And she's full size, for real.
She's a full-size human being, right there.
That's right. We had over 7,000 pictures sent in. You're going to get more fruits and vegetables. Look at the tomatoes.
And these are pictures from actual users. These are not pictures that Spray and Grow took. These are pictures that people, happy users, sent into Spray and Grow.
Over 7,000 of our customers loved it so much that not only did they write a review, but they sent in a picture. When was the last time you loved something that much?
Yeah.
So that's the more.
Tomatoes.
And then we've got bigger. Look at the size of these tomatoes.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, Shannon, you take the time to go to a store and buy these plants, whether they're fruits or vegetables or flowers. You take the time to plant them. You want to get the most out of your investment. I want you to guess what this is. What do you think it is?
I mean, it looks like spinach, maybe, but it's huge.
It's a basil leaf.
You're kidding me.
This is a basil leaf.
What's a normal basil leaf is like maybe just like a teeny tiny little like that.
Right, exactly. This is from Caesar in Pennsylvania. Caesar sent this in. He's a chef, and he uses Spray and Grow. And you know who else uses Spray and Grow? Farmers. Farmers have been using foliar feeding for 50 years because it works. Look at how beautiful this is.
That's gorgeous.
If you're going to plant those plants, let's bring the most of your investment. This could be your house. You could have the landscape that you see in the magazine.
I love it. That's the house that people stop or slow down as they drive by and they go, who did their yard?
Oh my gosh, you know, and you might think, listen, I'm not a gardener. You might just be a yardner. You know, you don't have to be a master gardener.
Like
that's what we get. You're a yardner. You plant a couple of flowers out front.
Right.
Or maybe you decide you want to do something like an herb garden. I planted this little herb box down here. I always like to show this because I did this just in one weekend. Look at the size of the bell pepper on my plant down here. It's a little hard to see, but there's a big bell pepper on a tiny little plant. And the reason that is because, that's right. Please go and look at it.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's gorgeous.
And look at how tiny the plant is. It's because Spray and Grow, these vitamins for your plants, are able to bring the plant to its full fruition. And so it's super easy to use. What you're going to do is you're going to get this bottle in the mail, this 16-ounce bottle. You're going to mix 1 teaspoon of this in with warm water. Now you can use anything that you have as far as like a spray bottle. We have like a little Spray and Grow spray bottle here, but we are gonna use this one today. And you're gonna let it sit with the warm water for about 20 minutes. And you're gonna notice it's gonna change color. It's gonna get amber in color. And that's because the micronutrients are activating. Once it sits for about 20 minutes, look how easy it is, Shannon.
So that whole thing took just a teaspoon? Is that what you said?
1
1 teaspoon for that entire thing.
That's right.
So it's activated now. You're just spraying it on. I know we also have this continuous mister as well that's available. That if you've got, if you want a gallon, right? You got a big yard. Yeah, right. You're more than a gardener. You got a big yard. You want to just, you know, get it all done. That's great as well. So you just,
isn't that easy? It's fun. It's actually fun. And so here's the thing. The way Spray and Grow works is through something called foliar feeding.
Okay.
And basically what happens is your plants, whether they're vegetables, fruits, flowers, they have little pores on them. So you can see here, now we've mixed in our Spray and Grow, and when we spray it on, it's going to soak into those little pores called stomata. And you can see those pores right there, and it's going to soak in those micronutrients, and it's up to 10 times more effective than root feeding, and that's why farmers have been doing it for over 50 years. But here's the really cool thing about Spray and Grow. When you get that more, bigger, and better, you're going to get it without any harmful chemicals because it's completely natural. It's safe around your pets, it's safe around your children, and it's going to give you results like this. How about the size of this cabbage?
That's a cabbage?
That's a cabbage. Isn't it beautiful?
A cabbage as big as a girl. Oh my goodness.
These peppers are over a foot long. These are 13-inch peppers. You've seen these at the supermarket.
Oh, yeah.
They're like maybe the length of your finger, your hand at the most.
Yeah.
So home growing not only tastes more delicious, it's really gratifying, but when you get these puny little vegetables, sometimes it's just not, you think to yourself, gosh, I could have done better at the supermarket. When you use Spray and Grow, and you're actually home gardening and using something safe and natural, like the micronutrients that we have in Spray and Grow, you're going to get results like these. And this is my favorite flower of all time. This is a hydrangea. It's hard to grow them down in Florida, so you northerners, you're so lucky you get to grow these up there. Look at the size of the flowers. How about this watermelon?
What?
This is an award-winning watermelon, and this was sent in to us by John in North Carolina, simply using Spray and Grow and water and sunlight. That's the only difference.
Oh my
And you know, a lot of our
stars.
customers like to do these kind of trials themselves because people want to know, does it really work?
Yeah.
So they will take something and they'll treat maybe one plant with Spray and Grow, and the other one they would leave with no Spray and Grow. And I'll show you, it really is. I mean, we've got a ton of pictures where you see like the before and the after, but these are definitely just some of our beautiful results. I mean,
wow.
And like you mentioned earlier, there is a complete zero risk with this because if you've used it and it's not everything that you hoped it would be, send it back. We will give you a bottom of the bottle guarantee. You can use it 10 years from now. And if it's not everything that we promised it was, send it back. The reason we can offer this is because it genuinely works. It's the difference that will make your yard be ordinary and go right to extraordinary. And it's so easy to use and super fun. And so look at this pumpkin. It's about time to start planting pumpkins.
Oh my goodness.
What a fun thing to do for your kids, right? Plant some pumpkin seeds and use Spray and Grow on it. They will be the most enormous, beautiful pumpkins ever. And with your fruits and vegetables, Shannon, because it can bring that plant to its full potential, the vegetables are sweeter. Fruits are sweeter. They're bigger. They're better. Your flowers are more colorful. You get more blooms. You can see some of our before and afters that we have. This before and after that we're going to show you, you can see that it's got one side of the fence. You can still see the fence.
One's kind of sad.
Here, see, this is that exact perfect combination of without and with. We do one with, and then we tried another one without, and these are the results that you're getting with Spray and Grow.
Amazing.
Isn't it fabulous?
Side by side. So how often are we using Spray and Grow?
Spray and Grow is about once a week. You know, you can go about every 2 weeks if you want to. I prefer to use mine once a week. And all you're going to do is just... I know. Look at the radishes.
The before and afters are insane.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, you know, you can grow something at your house, and it can be fine, and you can get pleasure out of, look at this, I grew this.
Yeah.
But if you really want to have something that truly is big and beautiful, and that you can say, I grew this, and it's this size, that's what you're going to get with Spray and Grow. I have a lemon tree, and last year it had a lemon the size of a softball on it.
Oh my gosh.
The size of a softball.
Just thanks to Spray and Grow.
Yep, that's right. Super easy. to use.
So really, bigger, better, more. You get more fruit, more flowers, more vegetables from whatever it is that you're planting. And it's so easy to do. We actually have the power sprayer is on a price break today, so this is just $24.95, and it's like this.
Yep.
Squirt.
Yep.
Done.
Yep. And it's completely all natural.
That's how easy it is.
Yes, right, exactly.
I like it. I feel like it's like a machine gun. I'm getting them all. And then so it's natural. You're giving your plants vitamins. So even if your pets go and like nose around in the grass or nose around in your garden, they're going to be just fine because it's not toxic for them. It's all natural. Your kids, anyone can go. You know, most of the stuff we spray in our yards, most of the stuff we spray on our plants, we're like, don't go out there for hours and hours.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
And then heaven forbid it rains and it all washes down the drain and then you've got toxicity everywhere. This is completely non-toxic, totally natural vitamins for your plants.
That's right. And you know, the fertilizer that you use on your plants is like the food that you eat. SprayNGrow is like the vitamins for your plants. And it's not found in any fertilizer. This is a completely all unique 17 micronutrients. It's a secret. There are only a couple of people at SprayNGrow that know what the formula is. So it really is that green thumb in a bottle that is a secret.
Are those radishes?
No, they're beets. Aren't they beautiful?
Oh my stars.
Aren't they beautiful?
Those are gorgeous.
And I mean, this is just one harvesting of tomatoes. I mean, if you're going to plant something, give yourself and your plants the best chance possible. This is from one harvest. And it's the perfect time of year to use this because you might have planted something right now and you're looking at it and you're like, you know, it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But if you want it to really flourish, like the difference between this and this, then use SprayNGrow.
So
anything
the only
that's green
difference,
and
no
grows.
SprayNGrow, SprayNGrow.
That's right.
That's it. Just
and
the
you know,
difference. Not used
once you make your bottle, once you make that bottle of SprayNGrow, you have to use the whole thing because now you've activated those micronutrients. You know, you might say, gosh, I've treated everything.